Good morning, everyone. This is your boy, 49er Bull Yankee, aka Be Easy. Getting the day started with some nice fruits. Got my Arizona Energy tea right here. Y'all need to get up on this, man. This junk will keep you going through the day. And I'm gonna give y'all my first four picks, part one, coming to you live right now. You see it? The first game that we have on the slate is Texas A&M Corpus Christi versus Southeast Missouri. If you see me looking down a couple times, it's because I got to look at my notes. But we have Southeast Missouri, which is from the Ohio Valley Conference, and Texas A&M Corpus Christi, which is from the Southland Conference. Excuse me, no second takes. This is all live. So, Southeast Missouri, they were 19-16. Fifth in their division in the Ohio Valley Conference. Their leading scorer, Philip Russell, with 18.2 points per game at 39% shooting. Leading rebounder, Josh Early, at 5 rebounds per game. That's right, 5 rebounds per game. Then their leading assist man, Philip Russell again. So we know who the star is on this team. It's Philip Russell, guys. 5 assists per game to go along with his 18.2 points per game. He has 2.9 turnovers per game, which equals up to about a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. So their last 5 games, they were 4-1, Southeast Missouri. And they beat South Florida in November and lost by 7 to Missouri in December. So that's their 2 big games for the season that they had non-conference. So you see how they fared. They beat South Florida and then they lost to Missouri. So it's kind of even kill when they go outside the conference. Consistently good basketball team all year. They played good all year. They played tough, competitive. They really didn't get blown out all year. So this is going to be a good game. And they got hot in their tournament. They won. They came through in the tournament when it counted the most. So their highest scoring game of the season, 102 points, and that was a loss to Lindenwood in February. So they are capable of cracking the century mark, guys. And now we're going to look at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. They were 23-10, first in their conference, in the Southland Conference. And also, I forgot to leave out, guys, they are favored to win this game on the spread by 4 points. Not meaning much when it comes to March Madness, but just, to put that out there for you betting guys and you fan dude cats like me. So, we have their leading scorer at Travion Tennyson at 15.7 points per game at 45% shooting. That's good. We have their leading rebounder at Isaac Mushila at 9.7 rebounds per game. So, he's hitting those boards. He's almost averaging 10 a game. Their leading assist, Terrion Murdix at 5.4 assists per game with a 2.2 turnover per game average, which equals up to a 2-to-1 turnover ratio for him. So both of the guards kind of even when it comes to assist to turnovers. They were also 4-1 in their last 5 games. They lost to all the power conference teams that they played during the season. So they pretty much didn't live up to the competition when it came to bigger teams. And the highest scoring game for Texas A&M Corpus Christi was 104 points. 104 points in a win versus Shriner in December. I don't know what you can say about that because the only Shriners I know is the Children's Hospital. So if they beat Shriner and they scored 104 points, they should be ashamed of themselves for whooping them kids like that. But all in all, my pick for this game, I'm thinking it's going to be a close game. It seems to me personally that Southeast Missouri had the tougher schedule and they played better against non-conference opponents. So I'm giving the edge to Southeast Missouri on this one, man. If you're going with spread, you want to go Southeast Missouri, 1 to 10 points. That's right. Southeast Missouri, you heard it first from your boy 49er Bull Yankee, 1 to 10 points. But on the flip side of that, Texas A&M Corpus Christi could win this game as well. So if you want to go Corpus Christi, you're a Corpus Christi guy, I give you the flip side, which is 1 to 10 spread on Corpus Christi. But my original pick, don't forget on this, Southeast Missouri, 1 to 10. All right, now let's go to the next game. Got that out the way. In our night game of the first four for my part one of my picks is Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh versus Mississippi State Bulldogs, which are favored by 1.5 points. Mississippi State is, but that means diddly squat in the conference. I mean, in the NCAA tournaments, and everybody knows this. This is out of the Midwest region. The winner of this will play number 6 Iowa State. So this is for the right to be the 11th seed in the actual tournament, coming in from the first four. I also forgot to mention on the last game, Southeast Missouri versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi, the winner will get the 16th seed in the tournament. And wow, they get to play Alabama, the overall number 1 seed. So they're gonna get smacked, whoever wins that game. So back to this Pittsburgh, Mississippi State. Pittsburgh record in the ACC was 22-11. They were 5th in the ACC. Tough division, everybody knows that. The leading scorer, Jamarius Burton, guard, 15.6 points per game, guys. Big time. Rebounder, Blake Henson, forward, 6.2 rebounds per game for Henson, so he's hitting those boards. We have assist, Nelly Cummings, the guard, going down, baby, from 4.8 assists per game, 2.2 turnovers per game, which equals up to a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Now, that seems to be the magic number for these point guards, man. 2-to-1. And as far as their last 5 games, though, 2-3, not too good. They've been pretty below average last 5 games. Hey, son, that's my son in the background. Want to be part of it. But just to let you know, some quality wins that Pittsburgh has. They beat UVA and Miami in January. They beat University of North Carolina twice. They beat North Carolina State in December. Also beat Northwestern by 29 points. So Pittsburgh comes to play, guys. Pittsburgh knows how to swing with the big dogs. Their highest point total of the season, 99 points versus Syracuse back in February. So let's go head over to Mississippi State. Let me give y'all the scoop on them. Their record, 21-12, which was good for only 9th in the SEC conference. 9th, which means the SEC got a lot of teams into the tournament, which means the SEC is a strong conference, which we already know this. Hey, son. Now, their leading scorer, Tolu Smith, forward, 15.8 points per game, who is also their leading rebounder at 8.5 per game. So this guy, Tolu Smith, is averaging, is almost a double-double per game. So got to watch out for him. Assist, leading man for Mississippi State, Deshaun Davis. 3.5 assists per game, 1.8 turnover per game for another 2-to-1 assist to turnover average. Their last 5 games, slightly better than Pittsburgh, 3-2, which makes them over the average mark for the last 5 games. Some quality wins for Mississippi State. They beat TCU in January. They beat Marquette in November. They beat Utah in November. Their highest point total, 82 points versus Mississippi Valley State in December. Really? 82 points, Mississippi Valley State? They should have won by like 150. But that's my personal opinion. So what I'm going to give you is my pick for this game. My pick for this game, going with my gut on this, just because they had a tougher schedule during the season and they had more tests that they've actually completed and won. They beat a lot of good teams. I'm going with Pittsburgh on this. My gut is telling me Pittsburgh 1 to 5 points in the grind out game because Mississippi State's got the body, they hit the boards, and they're playing a tough SEC. So this is not going to be a blowout. This will not be a blowout if Pittsburgh wins. Now, on the flip side of that, my alternative pick for everyone that's Mississippi State goers and going with Mississippi State and going with the spread, you want to go with Mississippi State to win by 11 plus points if they win. Because if Mississippi State wins this game, it'll be a blowout. If Pittsburgh wins, 1 to 5. My gut, Pittsburgh, 1 to 5. Part 2, first 4 picks coming at you tomorrow. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hit the like and subscribe. I'm out.